Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create the PowerPoint. So before we get started on the PowerPoint, we're going to choose a document, theme, and variant. You can easily give the slides in a presentation a professional and integrated appearance by using a theme. A document theme is a specific design with coordinating colors, fonts, and special effects such as shadows and reflections. Several themes are available when you run PowerPoint, each with a specific name. Each theme has a set of 4 alternate designs called variants. Each variant has the same overall composition, but the colors, fonts, and design elements differ. Once you select a theme, you can then select a variation that best fits your overall design needs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into File, New, and then we're going to select a new presentation. You can see we've got all these different themes. If I had already done new, you can go ahead and change the themes by going to Design. So if you've already pressed new and you're already here, you can go over here to themes, and if you hover over, you can see the name of the theme. Now, they're not in alphabetical order, some of them. Some of them are, some of them aren't. We're going to go ahead and go to the Berlin theme. So this shows the Berlin theme. Now, we're going to go ahead and change the variant. Over here, you've got variants. So because this theme is going to be nature-based, we want to go ahead and have a green Berlin theme. Now, if you didn't have this and you were going to File and New, you'd go File, New, the Berlin theme, and then you would do the similar thing. You just go here and hit Create. All right, so at this point in time, this is what this should look like. It'll say click to add title, click to add subtitle. This should be the first PowerPoint slide. It's your title slide. It's going to show your title and your subtitle. So this is the default title slide layout. Now, the slide layouts, they're always set in landscape orientation. What that means is it's longer than it is tall. It's like if you put a piece of paper sideways. The slide size is already preset to 10 inches wide by 7.5 inches high. Now you'll see that there's these little boxes that have got these little dots, they're dotted lines. These are called placeholders, and what that means is they're going to be like this until you type in text or put in a picture. So when I want to click add in text, I can add in a title in this title text placeholder. And by default, it'll say click to add something. So we are going to go ahead and enter the presentation title. So click to add title, and we're going to type in Autumn Family Programs. Now we're not going to enter the enter key to go to the next subtitle, because all it does is just go to the same subtitle. Now at this point in time, we've already started putting in text, so before we forget, we're going to go ahead and save. Now on your computers, you're going to want to save to some place that you can retrieve that file on the next day. The computers at the lab have something called deep freeze, to where if you save to the desktop or if you save to documents, that desktop and documents can be wiped by tomorrow. So you don't want to save to your desktop or your documents if you want to put it in there tomorrow. You've got a couple different options with that. If you don't want to save to the desktop or documents, you could go to File, Save As, Browse, and when you look on the left hand side here, you will end up seeing your R2D2. your R2D2 is the same login credentials you used to log into your computer. You can save that on there, and you can only access your file there. Or if you want to access it using the cloud, you can save to something called OneDrive. Now what you would do with that is you would first save to the desktop, and then you would go to OneDrive and upload that file. And then the next day you have to download that file. So I suggest saving to your R2D2 if you want to just work on it at school. So when you're going to save it, now I'm going to save it to desktop because I'm at my house. But what we'll do is we're going to save as Autumn Family Programs. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a subtitle. So we're going to click to add subtitle. And we're going to type in Tall Oaks Nature Center. So now we have our title slide. Now one of the features that you can use is the zoom feature. In case you want to enlarge your text, you can get a close-up view of your slide, or if you zoom in or if you zoom out, you can see the reduced size. So we're going to use the zoom to change to 70%. So you can see that this is a little reduced size, so it's not so overwhelming. Okay, so we've inserted the title slide and we've inserted text in the title slide.